Today we're using a Krendl 500 fiber insulation machine. We primarily use cellulose, and just to show you a little bit about this machine, it's very nice. Has a couple different settings. You can either be using the remote or manual if someone's right at the machine turning on and off. I think most everybody uses the corded or cordless remote. This machine has a double blower, so variable speed. We have the setting at 3 right now, very low out of 7. Reason is we are dense packing a wall from the outside, an exterior wall where there is a fiberglass tub surround. So we don't want too much pressure. For 3/8 and 1/2 inch drywall, we dense pack around blower speed of 4 or 5. And in the older homes, which we do a lot of, where we have thick plaster and wood or plaster lath, where you end up with an inch thick wall, we crank it all the way up to 6 or 7, and we dense pack at about 4 pounds per cubic foot. A couple of nice things. There is a material feed gate down here that you can turn, and a little guide over here that as you turn it you can see that moving. It's almost like a table saw, and that opens a gate at the bottom. We've got a bunch of cellulose in here right now so you can't see it. Another nice thing about the Krendl 500, and probably all Krendls, in addition to the emergency stop button on the top, it always gives a loud beeping sound whenever it is started. And that's to give anybody who might be feeding the machine with insulation or fiberglass to know that the agitators, which are about halfway down in the hopper here, are going to start turning. And you certainly don't want your hands down there or a stick if that's what you use to break up your insulation once that starts going. It also has a nice voltage meter right on the front. You need to be running at 230 volts or higher at all times. For those people that use a generator, sometimes your voltage can drop, and if your voltage goes below 230, you can start doing some damage to your machine. It has air intake here at the bottom, 4-inch air intake with a filter. Just remove these 2 clips here and you can clean your filter out with a vacuum. Doesn't really need to be replaced. And on the opposite side is your 3-inch hose. It's a good machine.